Alright folks, the deck is Reno Shaman. The goal of the deck is to play good minions on curve, many of which have battle cries, including Dr. Holli'dae, which will give us a bit of lethality going into the late game, and Reno Lone Ranger, so that we can completely lock our opponent out of games when paired with Loatheb and Shudderwock to make it essentially impossible to play anything. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. All right. Hopefully, so I had a strategy here. I've not played any wild. I will be queuing based on MMR. That is going to hopefully make it less likely I hit bots today. Because that would be a real big bummer if my day one experience were just a bunch of bots. Not looking like a great start.
Lurks beyond the firelight.
Alright, keep the Pebbly Page, and found Reno. Excellent. I like this opponent's style. Probably just go here so that we're overloaded going into 4 mana. Then we can play the good Doctor on curve and follow that with a Reno on curve. Opponent's so lackey. Because I hit the schooling, I see no real urgency in removing that. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Hey, good luck with your packs, Thor. Going to try Taunt Warrior with the new cards. Yeah, there was a video on it. Doc Holli'dae on curve. Frog. It was standard, wasn't it? Yeah, but like, I still tend not to repeat decks that closely together, and the deck's gonna be a lot worse in Wild than it is in Standard.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Horde.
Well met.
Happy you have been enjoying duels. It's been some of my favorite content.
It's been some of my favorite content as well, so I'm glad everyone else has been enjoying duels as much as me. Thank you, Ninja by Nature, for the 19 months. Wow, this is honestly pretty disgusting. We kind of drew everything except for the repeat effects. So what am I looking to do here? I could Zeph to clear that. I could Flurgl Tox, which does feel a bit like an overreaction, but I'm going to be repeating so many Renos soon. This might be like my one opportunity to Flurgl Tox. Let's go here. We could get ourselves a Geramicus, which is funny. Kind of unnecessary. Or we could not get offered it at all and just take a Tyrion, I suppose. How dare you? I'm not even gonna feel bad about this, Reno. I'm gonna feel kind of bad about Reno.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Honestly, I could just go Shudderwalk into Burge. And that should close out the game from here. Zeph didn't want to replace your weapon with Jiraxxus's weapon. That makes sense. That's why he offered Tyrion. Oh, there's Jiraxxus.
What do I do with all these cards?
You're welcome, Blob. Wait, can you stop playing cards, please?
Of course it's the right way.
What do I do with all these cards?
Oh no. Anyway.
One shot is all I need.
Well met.
Nobody move, and nobody gets hurt.
Weezer, thank you for the sub. Frog resets? Yeah, it's attached to the weapon. It'd be silly otherwise. Like, you can see the count increase on the weapon.
You win this one.
Alright, we're not always going to have the God curve, so can't expect every game to go that way.
All I ever wanted was to study.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Great, another reason to hate Shudderwalk. Yeah, don't pretend like people don't already have an unreasonable hatred of Shudderwalk, independent of how strong he is in the metagame. It's like due process. People are gonna hate it no matter what. Alright, let's keep the school lane. Mechanical Mage. Okay.
Time runs out on me.
Is the expansion out yet? Nope. good news is the opponent's deck does not have Mech Warper.
Error. Hot bucket.
The bad news is everything else the opponent is doing here.
Time runs out on me.
Expansion is live in EU, it's live everywhere. That is how I am playing it right now. Mech Warper will be the first card that's completely unplayable when Twist gets shut down in December. I imagine they have a plan for Mech Warper once it's out of Twist. So I don't think that will actually be true. I would hope it's not actually true. Like, there's no reason not to rework it when it's out of Twist. Oh my god, they actually found the unturn button. Look at that. Alright, we do the, like, targeted draw first, and then we do this next turn. I did miss the Flurgl, but we're at a pretty hefty life total right now. Changing it to a 3-mana 3/4 slowdown enough to return? I don't know. It's not my job. And I'm happy that that's the case. Yeah, you could just do a Sorcerer's Apprentice nerf and that would probably be fine. Solve the problem there. I don't see why it wouldn't for Mech Warper. But I must reiterate that I am not the person to ask for balance-related questions, because that is not something that I have expertise in. When's the last time you played Arena? Sunday? I played it off stream on my day off to see if I would be interested in streaming it. And I came to the conclusion that I still just enjoy duels more, even though Arena was pretty fun with the new cards. As we all know, the best place to get objectively correct balance changes is from Twitch chat, yeah. Yeah. It's very easily to confidently make statements about what are clear and easy balance decisions when, like, you don't actually have... Uh-oh. Disconnects again. When you don't actually have responsibility to those decisions. I could bump here and get a Lightning Storm from the Zeph. Or I could just Flurgl Tox into a coin Mutanus next turn. That theoretically gives me 2 straight turns of clears. I have a new video idea for you. Keep using Gunslinger Curtis to kill all minions in their hand. Seems more like a video idea for you. Was anyone talking about balancing on day one? There isn't a meta yet? Well, I mean, we're talking about a pretty specific card that isn't related to the, like, actual metagame.
Well met.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. This is my suggestion.
Wandent, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate that.
Well met.
Bagel Panda, thank you for the sub.
Well met.
Shift Life, thank you for the 26 months. Appreciate that, everyone.
Alakazam! Alakazam!
I believe what this is what we refer to as a problem for future Roffle. We'll figure it out later. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll just top deck a Reno and that'll solve all of our problems, surely. Mommy? This is actually starting to look a little bit like a problem.
New expansion, another sub. Have a good day, Roffle.
Hey, thank you, Prometheus. Appreciate that. Okay. Okay. Well, I know what we're doing next turn. Nice. We got the idiot totem. And at least we get that out of the way. We do take a lot of damage here, though. Yoop.
Looking for a standoff? It's against me.
This could be a Pyroblast. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, get your reps in with Reno now, because I don't think he's going to last as he is until Thanksgiving. It would be silly for him to do so. I don't really have a great play alongside the Reno. So what if we, like, don't play the Reno this turn? And then we can do this instead. We don't get hero power value, but... Yeah, I just happened to open a golden copy of Reno in my, in like the golden packs that came with the pre-order. That's pretty sweet. Oh. I can't believe you've done this. I should probably find a Shudderwalk. Do I actually have any way to survive this? Like, I'm dead right now. Could go fishing for something off of this.
Well, I guess those frogs are pretty dang cute.
This sort of keeps me alive. Man, I thought we had won this already. I kind of checked out. They need 4 points of damage. Another magnetic minion probably gets there. And we're probably not going to find out for another 1.5 minutes if we're dead. Okay. Not looking good. Yeah, they get there. It's just lethal with the ping. Jeez.
Never give up. Run away.
Oh, the best part of that was that the opponent wasted an eternity of our time by playing as slow as possible. Alright, let me actually collect my... No, I'm aware, thank you. Oh, I don't have the rewards track yet, never mind. Reno retains your class. He is not a neutral hero once you play him.
Versus Garrosh.
None can outlast me.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Zeph into Wild Growth is good. Cool. Unlucky, he's just a regular chain gang now.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Yoink.
I ain't talking.
Exclamation point rat moment.
Not impressed.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Well met.
Thanks for the cool daily content for years now, Roffle. Greetings from France.
I appreciate that, Virgil. Thank you for the 3 months.
Not impressed.
It's a brave rat. I mean, it's a little bit less risky in a warrior deck, right? Because they do have removal, just not any queued up at that point. I don't know. And I'm a deck that is susceptible to rat. So it's not the most nonsensical dirty rat I've ever seen.
Not impressed.
Normally I would clear that, even though like the Renathal is slightly more annoying because it contests my board. I want to make sure that I maintain favorable trades here.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
Nobody move. Not impressed.
Do need to find a bit of card draw. Opponent is winning the resource game at the moment. And continues to get ahead in that regard. Okay.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost rules us.
This is like a soft check for Odin.
Insanity is no excuse for bad
fine.
manners.
I don't think Theotar is a card that is good. Welcome, One Trick. That's a lot of mana to be spending on probably not a lot of upside. I took an Okani. They seem really, really concerned about that Okani. Which I'm not.
A curse of frauds upon you. It's merely a blessing.
Borg. Unique Flow Snake, thank you for the super chat. Did that actually play? Ah!
Wow.
If it didn't, at least now you get a free super chat. Is the frog weapon any good? I think so.
Our gift of fire and power.
But that's kind of what we're trying to find out, right? Borg. Can't wait to see a 9/9 frog. I wouldn't anticipate it happening. Especially in this deck, where we're, like, in the best case scenario, overriding the weapon. assume this is a, yeah. No, I don't think so.
It's against me. One shot is all I need.
Pew. Finally a counter to the Okani, yeah. Imagine having to think to play around cards. Just play the one that's glowing yellow.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Let's see what we land on here first. Nice. What are my overload cards? Probably a couple that I don't really want to draw anytime soon, so let's do this. Just to get them out of deck. It's probably better than 2 damage and a random nature spell. If they don't do something about this Mutanus, that should just be lethal with the Ronaldo. I guess not necessarily, depending on the order, but... Oh yeah, we got the frog back. Wait, this survived somehow?
What do I do with...
Okay, see ya. Unique Flow Snake. I'll give you the super chat again. Figuring out the right card to play as a warrior, a minefield. Yeah, very much like trying to figure out the right dream card to play in duels is a nightmare. Thank you for the super chat, though. Not sure why Stream Elements has taken so long. A hunter? In my video game?
I hear the call of the wild. What lurks beyond the firelight?
Hey, welcome, Kyle. Maybe they were playing, like, Reno Hunter with that punchy boy.
Ooh, bet there's something
Secret
great
Hunter.
inside.
No bots encountered for now? Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but I planned ahead and intentionally did not climb in wild until today so that I would be queuing based on my MMR instead of my
Gift of the arcane enlightens us.
rank. and that tends to make it a little bit less body. And we're actually encountering opponents playing pretty cool decks with new cards in them, so it's an actual nice change of pace for the first day of an expansion. Okay. We get Forgman next turn. Can chain that into potentially a Reno if we feel like we need it, but not under that much pressure right now. That could change quickly. It's fine. MMR is matchmaking rating, so we queue based on our rating instead of our rank. But because of the way that bots work, they brute force their way to a relatively high rank, usually the rank that I play at, and then because there's a high density of bots, I queue into almost exclusively bots, and it's a very unfortunate experience.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Really would have liked to play her here. I guess this is probably just gooder. Do you ever hold the hero power to play around, like, hidden meaning? I don't really want a hero power on this board anyway, so.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Oh, it is Bran. They are potentially playing the Punchy Boy.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
It's 5-13 with Punch Boy. The first hidden meaning was generated, so I'm going to continue playing around it because I see no reason not to. Like, that's either rat, motion denied, or it could be a pressure plate. There's a lot of things it could be. Wait, have I already tested that one for... Oops. Open the cages? Not open the cages, hidden meaning?
We're gonna be rich.
Either way, this is probably a better card for me than the hero power anyway. Hero power is kind of doo-doo here.
Life and hope are
Well, maybe I should have played that Mutanus.
They will break upon the sand.
Break it, you
Wow.
riot.
Hey, remember when this card cost 2 mana? And this kind of nonsense were a lot easier? Okay, it's not pressure plate. Yes, it is. Oh, it's motion denied. Ow! Hey, here's the punchy boy. Oh, so good. And he clears our Flurgl. It's like, I mean, the opponent's gonna lose this game, but look at how sweet. Exclamation point costume singer. Already saying explosive. Gotta get one last Forg in here. Well, we got a new record. We got up to 6 on the Forg stat line. Shaman Frogstaff seemed better than expected. Getting a free body every turn does help you keep you from falling behind on board. Yeah, I thought for that reason everybody rated it pretty highly. Were people low on the Forg staff?
Brukan versus Khadgar.
Behold the magic of death.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
I thought the Shaman Highlander card was the lowest besides Priest. I mean, if you ignore Reno, I think it's maybe like the second best class card, right? To the Punchy Boy. That was where I put him. Okay, well, we do have Zeph. I don't want a hero power. I don't really have playable cards at the moment. Let's just throw this out. It's kind of anticipating an objection there, which is a weird card to play in Reno, or in Quest Mage, so it might be Reno. I still like the Dragon Nest. Yeah, the Dragon Nest is undoubtedly a very cool card. I just don't think it's like likely to be as strong as the Doc Holli'dae.
Nobody move and nobody gets hurt.
Deck idea: Yogg with Battlecry and Overload Quest for the ultimate Yogg deck. Yeah, you should give that a try and see how it works. I don't have that many spells, at least. Does Shudder repeat poof? Why wouldn't he?
Hand over the
It is a battle cry. Okay. There's the good doctor.
Impressed by my bloodless display? Hear the call of Sargon. Hand over the goods.
There's a new coin card for Quest Mage. Yeah, this is a Reno quest, though. I got that read pretty early. So it's a little bit slower, but might be a problem when we start looking to contest late game. That said, they have fewer ice blocks, so the fact that I haven't drawn Zeph yet isn't as big of a deal. Forg. Okay. That could mean the Savara wasn't in hand for the ice block, which would be quite nice for me. Okay.
lucky stars. Time to roll.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor!
More Forg. Not the worst time for a solid alibi for me. Not a great time for a bit of quest completion, though. I don't really want to, but I might have to just play the Shudderwalk to the, like, no, because then they just... Like, I could Shudderwalk for a Loatheb, but they're at 10 mana, so they just play it and then get to go again.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us.
Yeah. Alright, we probably lose from here. Oh wait, they do have a Shadow Word rune in their raw math.
We have plotted long enough.
So they don't have infinite recursion. Just near infinite. It might be enough. Anyway. Oh, they have...
Gonna be rich.
Yeah, that's GG. Unique Flow Snake, thank you for the tip. Wait, no, they didn't get any copies of that in their...
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
Yeah, I don't think they considered the Shadow Word Horror Ruin. Unless they just don't need it. I guess they do get 2 extra turns, so they definitely don't need it. Not playing Ogre Rogue first. Why would I play a standard deck first? I've already played a bunch of standard recently. This mage is so based. I've never heard anyone say that about Quest Mage before. Oops, that's not the command. What an insane take on Quest Mage. One of the most toxic decks in the history of Hearthstone. Alright, warriors are usually fun, right? But if you're playing it, the deck is fun. Very much not so, in my opinion. It's very boring and linear. Okay, that could help us against an Odin.
Hello, you hungry? Your wish is my suggestion. Astonishing.
Hey, best of luck. Sax, hope everything goes smoothly, including your recovery. But Rarin, it's not boring and uninteresting. I like when I win. Who are you talking to? What channel do you think you're on right now? That explains why you're confused about Quest Mage being based.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
You're just confused about everything right now. Got lost in the infinite time loop. Okay. That's actually the most sensible thing you've ever said. Anyone here gonna play the new Dragon Quest monsters for Switch? I knew what some of those words meant. Geramicus? There we go.
My hand is full.
Well met.
I have not looked closely at this set. Knowing what I like, please recommend a card for me to look at and potentially enjoy.
I got bad news knowing what you like, EC. There's a lot of Reno shenanigans. I don't know, you might like... Do you like Demon Hunter? I can't remember. You might like Naga Demon Hunter. Although... maybe not. Warrior has some cool buff taunt synergies that plays well with like a menagerie package. Paladin has like a hand thing. You might like the dwarves. They're kind of goofy. Like a hand-based Paladin deck. I could see you brewing up something there. Thank you for the long-term support, EC. I really want to play this here. So even, no, I need to press the hero power. I do Bad Villains packs works because I just opened 40 of them and only got one legendary. They work the same as every other pack. While that is statistically pretty unlikely, it is not an impossibility. So it seems like you probably just got unlucky, if that is the case. But I would double check your collection. Hisoku. I give you the 2 months. So a lot of times people say, wow, I didn't get any legendaries in 40 packs, which is an impossibility. And then I say, hey, maybe check your collection. And they go, oops, I opened 2. hero powering this turn. Liars in chat? I don't think it's lying. I think it's just... like... people not... or misremembering. Like, even here, somebody said they opened 40 and only got epics at best. That is not possible. You get one in the first 10, guaranteed. You absolutely get one in 40, guaranteed. Uh-oh. I could really use a Flurgl right now. Or a Reno.
This might hurt.
I meant a Toxfin, but the game knew what I was talking about, fortunately.
I opened 0 decks and got not a single legendary. How can this be Smotio Blank?
I don't know. We should probably file a lawsuit so that we can investigate this closer. Thank you, Dark Wolf. I'm gonna do a subtle flex, but I got 4 signature legendaries and 10 golden packs. Well, you stole that other chatter's luck. Kind of rude, not gonna lie. How does the new Demon Hunter Highlander card work? You play it, and it does what it says on the text.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Oh, am I out of overload cards? That's unfortunate. I got bad news for this 4 mana 16/16.
What story will you give my work? Let's give them a stand.
Slag my balls. Oh, right, I'm a warlock now. These are Infernos, right? Oh, unlucky. Did I hear that correctly? Someone got 10 golden legendaries in their pack openings. You did not hear that correctly, no. Wow. Opponent hates this Infernal in particular. Look, this is funny. So. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. Where did that Rattlegore even come from? Rattle gone. Got 4 legendaries and 90 packs. I mean, that's a little bit below average, isn't it? Average is 20. Got 1 legendary and 10 packs. That is guaranteed to happen. Alright, let's go one more with this deck, and then we'll play another Reno pile.
Brukan versus the Thunder King.
100% rate, baby. Yeah, especially if you ignore the games that I lost. Which is what I like to do anyway, so.
We have turned our curse.
Could this be our first robot of the day? Or it could just be somebody playing the new 2-mana card. Yeah, this doesn't seem like the bot list. It does seem like bot play. Probably just a Devolve here. But they're playing way too quick for it to be a bot, I think.
Break it, you buy it.
Could be wrong. Oh yeah, please go face. Beautiful. Yeah, these are at least not the typical cards in the bot list, so that's cool. It's a key indicator to tell if you're playing against a bot. Generally, they play the Totemic Might on turn 1 before they hero power.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
At least that's often what they do. I need to figure out an answer to that. Very much so. They also don't, like, things tend to be more rhythmic in their nature, not like rapid fire like this. Like, bots don't benefit from dragging out the game, but they also have a hard time playing this quickly. If I go here, try and bait some trades. It's possible I just die to a Wind Fury here and come to regret this decision. That's going to be bad for me no matter what. Yeah, welcome, Buggy Man. Okay, they didn't have burn last turn. Let's pray they still don't. I need them to not have it for one more turn so that I can actually make progress on this board. Very nice.
We're gonna be rich. Myself.
Break it, you buy it.
Still certainly not out of this yet. That early devolve, not looking great in hindsight. It's a really good pickup, and probably won me the game here. Alright. No devolve, please. No devolve. It's also a sign that it wasn't a bot. Quick concede is a pretty clear indicator. Normally the bots will just play it out despite having not even the slightest chance at winning. All right, how do we do? 70% win rate? That's all right. I guess we'll take it.